Howdy! This week we're talking about cowboys. Today is your special day to do sports. Try this game that the cowboys and pioneers did a long time ago. Take a boot, take your snake, and put it in the boot. Fun! Make a relay game. Play with your mom or your dad or brother or sister. This book is about I'm glad I asked. One afternoon, Mr. I invited Miss S to visit. I think Mr. Q's birthday is this week, he said. Let's throw a surprise party for him. How will we get him to the party without giving away the surprise, Miss S wondered. I have an idea. We'll pretend there's a new question mark statue at the Museum of Magnificent Art. We'll invite Mr. Q to see it. When he gets there, we'll all yell, surprise! Miss S agreed, and the two friends spent the afternoon making an invitation for Mr. Q. The next day, Mr. Q got his invitation in the mail. Oh boy, he said. This question mark statue sounds great. I haven't been to the museum in a long time. I have lots of questions to ask. First, Mr. Q called Miss W at the Weather Watch station. I'm walking to the museum tomorrow to see the new question mark statue, he said. I need to know what the weather will be. Should I take my umbrella? No rain tomorrow, Miss W answered. It will be sunny all day. Great, I'm glad I asked. Next, Mr. Q called his friend Mr. M. I know you love the Museum of Magnificent Art, he said. I'm going there tomorrow to see the new question mark statue. Do I need to dress up for this special occasion? Oh, no, Mr. Q. Wear something comfortable, Mr. M replied. Thanks, said Mr. Q. I'm glad I asked. The next day, Mr. Q woke up early to prepare for his trip to the museum. He dressed in his most comfortable clothes and put on his favorite sunglasses and hat. On his way to the door, he stopped. I can't remember how long it takes to walk there, he said. I'll call the museum and ask them. Hello, this is the Museum of Magnificent Art, said a familiar voice. Miss S, is that you? Asked Mr. Q. What are you doing at the museum? Oh, just helping out, Miss S. Can I help you? I'm on the way to see the new question mark statue, replied Mr. Q. How long will it take for me to walk to the museum? Oh, about half an hour, said Miss S, trying not to giggle. And how much does it cost to see the statue? Oh, it's free. I'm glad I asked. Wait, Miss S, don't hang up. I have one more question. How do I get there? Mr. Q carefully wrote down the directions. Thanks, Miss S. I'm so glad I asked, he said as he hung up. He quickly finished getting ready. Mr. Q walked down the streets, following the directions he had written down. He passed Letter People Library, Lobster Beach. Then he turned right. After a while, the road came to an end at the Word Workshop. This doesn't seem like the right way to go, he said. Just then, Miss W hurried out of the Word Workshop. Is this the way to the Museum of Magnificent Art, he asked her. No, Mr. Q. You went the wrong way. I'm going to the museum myself. Why don't we walk together? Thanks, Miss W. I'm so glad I asked. When they reached the museum, Mr. Q asked, Where is the question mark statue? Maybe someone inside can show you where it is. They pushed open the doors and went in. Happy birthday, Mr. Q, shouted the letter people as he came in. For a long time, Mr. Q didn't say a thing. The room grew quiet. Are you surprised? I sure am, but I'm not as surprised as you're going to be. Why? Asked Mr. I. Because my birthday isn't for quite some time. Oops, said Mr. I, laughing. I should have asked you that question. Thanks. Bye.